on third down. Smith, pressure comes late, and it's incomplete.
He has really made his presence felt. Watch this, blockers don't bother him. The guard's out on him, right through the guard. Grab Danielson, that's enough for that. Whap, there you go, right on the ground.
Put another way, the Lions simply couldn't neutralize the best player on the field.
Brian Mormon is going to fake it on the run, and he's going to come up short.
If it was a fake, it might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards back and just ran right to Dickerson.
Oh, is he crushed? And you know that's a Ronnie Lott tackle when you hear him all the way to the top row.
Ronnie Lott is probably the best guy that ever played safety.
I mean, if you were going to push him around, he was going to turn around and he was ready to be combative. I never examined his inner thoughts and didn't talk to him about those things, but if he could intimidate somebody, he was going to do that because he could.
Second down and 11. Uh-oh.
I just jinxed him.
Doesn't matter with or without a helmet. J.J. Watt will always put his fingerprints on a game, but as you see, a flag has been thrown.
His name is Randy White. His nickname, Manster.
We call Randy White Manster around here. It's half man, half monster.
I've never been afraid of anything, and Randy White scared me.
Killed everybody every day, not just Sunday. He killed him in practice on Wednesday.
Nobody went across the middle thinking, I'm going to catch this ball first. Guys are going across the middle like, where the hell's Rodney Harrison?
Sanchez throws middle. What a shot by Lewis.
The master of disaster. 15 years he's been lighting people up over the middle.
And a perfectly clean hit.
Just shedding blockers and standing up a guy and throwing him to the turf.
He just brought a unique violence to the game.
Can't block Tippett.
He was among the most dominant defensive players in football in the middle of the 1980s, and no one can deny that.
When you watch Andre Tippett play football, we can...
Johnson stumbles and Kearse has him. It's a safety.
Joe, here is a decision by a quarterback where he should have taken a timeout.
32 seconds to play in the first half. Dave Craig dances in, dances out. Here's the rush, and they get him again.
6 blocks during the regular season and 1 in the playoffs in his career, and Okoye really gets banged back at the 14, and who else could do that but Atwater?
When Atwater, who hits like a tank, is going to collide with Christian Okoye.
I don't know if Franklin Okoye has ever gone backwards like that. Charlie Waters.
First down play, and Montana goes down. David Fulcher, number 33, the Pro Bowl safety. Well, his name may be David, but he's played like Goliath.
He's coming to lay you out, so you got to make sure you know where he is at all times. Bam, bam, can.
He's definitely there to bring the pain. You know, you got to account for that guy. I mean, he's a linebacker playing safety.
He is the most physical, the most aggressive safety in the National Football League.
I mean, those are two imposing.
Oh, Huntley was hit. That's loose. It's free. Myles Garrett picks it up, takes it in, touchdown!
We take a look at Huntley. Garrett coming off of the side there. Does he get the ball out before the arm starts coming forward? That's going to be the big...
He may have had a better view of what the offense was doing, and that might explain why he seemed always to be one step ahead of things. He just seemed to make every tackle. If the best player in the middle of the field is making all the plays on the best team, maybe this is the best defender in the league.
That time. First down. Raiders ball. Look out. Look out. There they go. They went after him that time. Now the Vikings suddenly fired up. That's their first sack of the game. I would say that out of the...
Pay me $1 million that I can go out and kick the shit out of somebody and not have to go to jail. That's one thing about it that I truly love.
On speed, quickness in getting to the ball.
He is tough to block for offensive tackles because he's low. He's already got leverage, plays low, he's got great speed.
The fact that, hey, they can trust this undersized defensive end, it made you feel like this goes beyond football. You feel like you're in a place that you can call home.
Genetically, there were no Reggie Whites in the NFL.
He is a player that has to dominate the game. He's the best defensive lineman I've been around. With the ability the good Lord gave him is unbelievable.
After I played against Reggie White, everybody else was easy.
Batch under pressure, and then he's going to go down in the grasp of Jason Taylor. Everybody out. Here comes Taylor. Ball's loose again. And it's recovered.
He once said, Jerry, there's never been a good tackle ever in the history of the league below the eyebrows.
I perfected my own way of tackling people. Just when they've been able to bowl me over, I would rip them and stop them right in their tracks.
Which just happened to be the same year another outside linebacker who wore 56 for the Giants. So you got one guy in New York. Yeah, a little overshadowing. But Rickey Jackson, man, you look at the numbers and they are ridiculous. Remember that famed dome patrol? And Rickey Jackson also credited with being one of the first guys to not wear the thigh pad. So they
McMahon out of a shotgun on 3rd and 8. McMahon under pressure. Taken down by Pepper. Under pressure, Julius Pepper.
Right around Ryan Tucker. Line up for a quick call. Let's see what they're going to do here. Whoops.
Fakes it. He's going down the middle and immediate fumble. No fumble. It's just an incomplete pass. That was Sammy White.
Was a freak athlete. Held the single sack record for a long time.
The Rams' first possession of this half. Big hole. He exploits it, and then Lynch with a forearm at the 40-yard line.
Wow. Call the Sables. That's old school.
He was made to do one thing. He was made to pick men up and push them into the backfield.
John Henderson was a huge man. I mean, just a big physical man. He was the guy when you looked at him, you looked at him coming off the bus, you go, I got to play that.
Averaging 47 catches a year. And there's a hit in the back, the rookie.
And again, not a whole lot Sam Bradford can do.
Now 3rd and 8. There's Adrian Wilson. Ball comes out. Arizona has it. It's the Cardinals defense.
But a 5-time Pro Bowler and unofficially 1,600 tackles.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
I was told there would be no math.
That's a lot of contact, man.